It is a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon here at Lemoy Field. Spring sports ready to get underway here at Post University with Post Men's Lacrosse ready to take the field, hosting Franklin Pierce University. The Ravens in town here to face off against the Eagles as we welcome you upstairs inside to the broadcast booth. Griffin Castle on hand. Glad you're with us here on this Wednesday afternoon. It is a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures in the mid to high 50s. Barely any clouds in the sky, a slight breeze. It is a gorgeous day here in the end of February. Spring sports are underway here at Post, and the Post Men's Lacrosse team, who was in the CACC semifinals a season ago, losing to Wilmington 15-11 in that CACC matchup in the semis, ready to take the field here.
I'm John Karras from Huntington Beach, California. Wayne Cook, Orangeville, Ontario.
Liam McCurry from Brookfield, Connecticut.
Robin McGrain, Oshawa, Ontario.
Tom, Cam Beckett, Oshawa, Ontario. My name is Charlie Foster. I'm from Des Moines, Washington.
Hi, I'm Hunter McCarty, and I'm from Oxford, Michigan.
James Sproul, Aurora, Ontario.
Again, non-conference matchup here today for the Eagles out of the CACC, Ravens out of the NE10, ready to go. Again, headliner for this Eagles team, Robin McGrain, 5 points in the game against Assumption on Friday, 3 goals, 2 assists. So goalies will touch up, run to their nets as we take a look at our goalie matchup here today. Liam McCurry in net for the Eagles, 19 saves against Assumption, save percentage of 61.3 in the Eagles' first game. Sean Cody is in net here for Franklin Pierce. Freshman 6'4" from New Hampshire. 9th all-time meeting between the Ravens and the Eagles. It's underway. The Eagles have not beaten the Ravens in 9 years. Last win came on March 5th, 2016, as they are 1-7 all-time here against the Ravens. 9th all-time meeting. And Eagles have lost the last 5 games. Only win came on March 5th, 2016. The Eagles have it here in the attacking zone. Hunter McCarty, 3 goals against Assumption on Friday. We'll have it here behind the net. A nice shot, a nice scoop up there by Cody. Pass over the stick there of Nick Sawyer, the sophomore, and he'll stay here with the Eagles in their attacking zone. Layton Cook on the team last year, shares it. Ryan DeNike also on the team last year. And Eagles 10-8 overall last year, 5-3 in the CACC, made the CACC semifinals last year. Spinning, twirling move. There's a shot and a nice deflection there by Cody. 60 on the shot clock for the Eagles. McCarty one-on-one, looking for the angle. Tonight trying to get the step. He'll let one rip. Hit off of the crossbar there. Excellent start here for Cody. Been super active in that net for the Ravens. Got the shot clock reset to 60 there. Eagles will have it behind the net. Gabe Roman. Shut off nicely. A good check there. Stellar defense there from Owen Galligan, number 28 for the Ravens. Eagles 3 shots on goal here to begin things. Will Bryan, freshman, first year here with the Eagles. Shot clock at 30. McCrane, feed it, Cook. Cook, nice step, infiltrates in, bounces and scores. First goal of the season for Leighton Cook, and the Eagles on the board here to begin things. 12:35 to play in the first. Leighton Cook, a junior, big part to that Eagles team last year that made it to the CACC semifinals. Eagles with 4 quick shots on goal, and they capitalize on the fourth with Leighton Cook, his first goal of the season. 1-0 Eagles to begin things. And able to control the draw here, James Sproul. All conference last year in the CACC. Cook just had the goal, flashes middle, and shares it to McGrain. Eagles have had control of it to begin things here in this first quarter. Pat Yanarelli, second season here with Post, was stellar in his first year, last year with the Eagles. Van George, freshman here, sneaking in. George lost it. And a whistle and a flag being thrown. I think he might have gotten hit on the head there. Get a bunch of different substitutions out onto the field here for both teams. So 60 on the shot clock, 11:44 here on the game clock, first quarter. Man advantage here for the Eagles. 18 seconds on the sideline for Kyle Brettweiser. Goes beyond the net. Cook flashes. McCarty regains it. Feed it to Cook. 4 seconds remaining on the man advantage here for Post. Even strength. 25 remaining on the shot clock. McGrain gets out of there, brings it back out. 18 to shoot. McGrain trying to get the step. Eight seconds. Cook fires, deflected. Cody has been outstanding here to start. A lot of pressure put on by the Eagles offense to begin things, and Cody has been standing strong in that cage for Franklin Pierce. Tries to find McGrain on the cut. Cook will fire, deflected. McCarty tries to get the wraparound shot there, shut off nicely. 25 to shoot. Roman bounces it. And we'll stay here with the Eagles, 20 on the shot clock. McCarty one-on-one with his defender, bounces it. Cody, another deflection. Scooped up there by Caden Caswell, and will throw it downfield. Transition play here for Franklin Pierce. First time that they have had it on this side of the field. Nice movement there, and a shot there by Aiden Gibbons. A freshman is off. Shot clock resets to 60. Stays here with Franklin Pierce. Caleb White. And Liam McCurry, who has not had to get too involved here to begin things, with a nice save. 5-2 in shots on goal. Eagles with a 1-0 lead and quick transition play right here. Will Bryan lets one rip and scores! First goal of the season for the freshman from Ontario. Eagles off to a nice start here, leading 2-0. Looking for their first win here against the Ravens in 9 years. The Eagles able to control the draw with Nick Gallery, racing it into the attacking zone here. Eagles off to an excellent start, leading at 2-0. Layton Cook with a goal, Will Bryan with a goal. (6-2) in shots on goal here in favor of the Eagles. DeNike makes his move. Trying to turn that corner. Tough angle, the deflection and the rebound and the score for the Eagles. Award the goal to McGrain. And a timeout called by Franklin Pierce. It's 3-0 Eagles to begin things with 8:15 to play here in the first. All right, Eagles off to a phenomenal start. Total shots here, 11-2 for Post. And shots on goal, 7-2 Eagles with a 3-0 start. McGrain with a goal, Cook with a goal, and Bryan with a goal. Last win for the Eagles against the Ravens came on March 5th, 2016. One and 7 all time here against the Ravens. Ravens with it in an area of the field they have not had it for a while here in this first quarter. We're under 8 minutes to play, first quarter. Eagles' second game of the 2025 season against CACC semifinal berth last year in the tournament. Slithering in, there's a nice shot, and it goes above the net, out of play. Jackson Filion with 5 goals leading the season for Franklin Pierce, just shot that one. He tries to get it here, and there's a scoop up by the Eagles. This is James Sproul feeding it McGrain. Nice movement. There's a shot and a score. McCarty. 4th goal of the season for him. Eagles off to a dominant start here, 4-0 with 7:31 to play in the first. Draw is controlled by Franklin Pierce. Need an answer and some spark here to begin things. Things are starting to get out of hand quickly here. Eagles lead it by 4, 7:12 to play first quarter. Trying to secure their first win of the season, 0-1 to begin things. Nice crowd on hand here at Lemoy Field. End of February. Gorgeous day, feeling like it's spring. Good movement around the outside here for Franklin Pierce. They'll go behind the net. Jake Couson feeds it. That shot deflected there, taken by Michael Lawler, the freshman, and the Eagles control it. John Karras with Cook flashing, and the Eagles settle it down here in their attacking zone. Denike looking to get the step. Denike turns the corner, takes it behind the net. 4 different Eagles with a goal here to begin things. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Denike twirling corkscrew shot is saved by Cody. All sides called on Franklin Pierce. Eagles possession, 5:25 to play here in the first. Gabe Roman settles it down with Denike. Coming up on 5 to play here, first quarter. Eagles off to a phenomenal start here, leading 4-0. McCarty behind the net. He's got a goal here in this one. Bryant, he's got a goal as well. Spikes it into the turf, and it's vacuumed in by Cody. Curtis Nelson running in transition here for the Ravens. Jackson Hale behind the net. Gibbons back to Hale. Ravens working it around. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 30 seconds. Hale stumbles, falls, lost it, scooped up by the Eagles. Cam Beckett with a nice ground ball. Eagles move it across and settle it down with McGrain. Second team All-CACC last year. 3.5 to play, first quarter. 9-3 in shots on goal for the Eagles. And a 4-0 lead here to begin things, eyeing their first win of the season. Again, lost to Assumption in the home opener on Friday, 12-8. Shake and bake move. McCarty has got Cook. Bryan with a goal here in this one. 1-on-1. Slippery, bounces it behind the net for McCarty. 18 to shoot. McCarty 1-on-1 trying to shake his defender. It's Brett Weiser chiseling, spinning, firing, and saved there by Cody. Gibbons. Chris Hunt one-on-one. Philly on the bounce and the score. Ravens on the board. Jackson Philly, the junior, 6th goal of the season, leads the Ravens in that category. And Franklin Pierce on the board here with 1:47 to play in the first. So total shots here, Eagles 15, Ravens 5. Shots on goal now 10-4 Eagles, and they can control the draw with Van George, but he has it taken away. Gibbons scoops it up momentarily, lost it, Sproul has got it for the Eagles. Touchdown pass downfield has got the freshman Van George. Got a 20-second difference between shot and game clock here. Nike lets one rip, and it's caught by Cody. Andrew Small scoops it up, coughed it up momentarily, hounded in a straitjacket, lost the ball. Shot all the way downfield, caught by McCurry. 40 seconds to play here in this first quarter. McGrain and the Eagles can settle it down here, which McGrain is doing, and take the final shot of the quarter. 25 seconds to play in the quarter, 60 on the shot clock. Bryan fires. Bounce, saved by Cody. He's been spectacular here in this first quarter. He's had to work a ton, pass all the way downfield. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes in the books. Eagles with a 4-1 lead here to begin things at Lemoy. Phenomenal start for Post in that first quarter, leading at 4-1, 10-5 in shots on goal. Total shots here, 18-5 Eagles. Eagles and Ravens, 9th all-time meeting. Eagles 1-7 against Franklin Pierce. Last win came on March 5th, 2016. So trying to get their first win against the Ravens in 9 years and looking good here in the first 15 minutes. Looking at the turnover category, Franklin Pierce 6, Post 2. Franklin Pierce moving left to right here to begin things in the second quarter as we are underway. Again, Griffin Cast on hand. Glad you're with us. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in the end of February. Eagles 0-1 to begin the season. Ravens 0-2. Both teams eyeing their first win of the 2025 campaign. Non-conference matchup here on this Wednesday afternoon. Franklin Pierce out of the NE10. Post, of course, out of the CACC. Again, Ravens down 4-1 here, but Sean Cody was working in net for the Ravens. 8 saves in that first quarter. Again, did allow 4 goals, but the ball was on the defensive end for Franklin Pierce the majority of that first 15 minutes. Cam Beckett, first year here with Post, swing it cross field. Nick Gallery's racing up ahead and feed it to Cook. Cook, Bryan, McCarty, and McGrain all with the goal in that first quarter. Looking at ground balls, Eagles 9, Ravens 5. Good corkscrew move there by Ronan. McCarty trying to chisel his way in, spikes one into the turf. Shot clock at 15 here for Post. Flashing middle, there's a shot and there's a score. Will Bryan with his second goal of the afternoon, and the Eagles take a 5-1 lead with 12:51 to play, second quarter. Will Bryan feasting here in this first half. He didn't have a point against Assumption on Friday. He's got 2 goals here to begin things for the Eagles. There's a trip on Franklin Pierce. It'll be Eagles ball. Van George, the freshman, with it. 12:45 to play, first half. Eagles 5, Ravens 1. Eagles working around the perimeter here. George has got it. Number 18 in white, shake and bake move, spins. Met by multiple Ravens, needs to get rid of it, and take it away. And Ravens moving in transition here. Nick Sawyer settles it down. Coughed it up. Was it taken away from him, or did he just lose that one? I think it was hit out of his stick there. But it stays here with Franklin Pierce. 60 on the shot clock. We're under 12 minutes to play. First half, Eagles with an auspicious start to begin things, leading at 5-1. Caleb White just ripped one. I think it was deflected there by McCurry. Flashing middle. Eagles congesting that middle of the goal right there, and it's scooped up momentarily. Connor Henchy with a nice ground ball, and Ravens are going to settle it down here. Shot clock reset. It's at 70. Jake Kusan behind the net. Gibbons got it up off of the turf right there. Caleb White, redshirt freshman. Gavin Lee, ground ball, get it ahead. Zane Parento racing it across the field. Leighton Cook off of the pass, the shot, and the score. Cody saved it momentarily but cannot hang on, and it goes into the back of the net. Give the goal to Cook, his second of the game. Six-1 lead for the Eagles. Got out to a 4-0 start. Franklin Pierce got their first goal thanks to Filion, and the Eagles with 2 consecutive goals after that Franklin Pierce goal. 10:36 to play, second quarter. Eagles 6, Ravens 1. Sproul with the ground ball. Gibbons charging in. Yep, got a flag coming in a little late, but a clear trip there on Franklin Pierce. So they'll put Aiden Gibbons on the sideline for a minute. Eagles with a man-up advantage. William Henley III, sophomore transfer from McDaniel College, drew that foul there. And got a great crowd on hand here on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Ton of fans in the stands. Brian, 2 goals here to begin things. Sherritt, McGrain. Eagles working it around, looking for that cutter. 5 minutes gone here. Second quarter, there's a shot and another score. So McGrain with his second goal, Cook with the assist. Man-up advantage for the Eagles results in their 7th goal of the first half. So McGrain, Cook, and Bryan each with 2 goals. McCarty has got the other one, and a 7-1 start for the Eagles here in this non-conference matchup against Franklin Pierce. Eagles stifling defense right there. Owen Galligan, the freshman, was strong with the ball, and he's got it right here. 13-6 shots on goal, Eagles. Total shots here, 22-6 post. All 6 of Franklin's shots, total shots on net here. But again, they just have not really been able to generate much here. They haven't had it on this side of the field for the majority of this first half. Lawler, White, behind the net for Gibbons. 35 to shoot. Nice shake and bake move there by Lawler. Karam's over here to Filion. Lone goal here for the Ravens. He's got 6 goals on the season, 5 coming into today. Nice pass to White, but he could not hang on. Lee tried to catch the pass. Jackson Hale, good contact, but the Eagles with the ground ball. Rob Torelli got that ground ball for post, so he'll take it behind the net as we are under 8 minutes to play, first half. Roman thought about the shot. Now he'll let one rip. Some really good defense there by Brendan Spinelli. Franklin ball coming up on 7 minutes to play. First half, 14-6 in shots on goal now for the Eagles. Cody comes way out of the net, throw it ahead. Cody running back a little gingerly. Can Franklin Pierce generate something here to possibly get it to a 3 to 4 goal deficit heading into the second half and make it manageable? Pretty steep climb here to begin things. Under 6.5 to play. Second quarter, 7-1. Eagles lead with both teams looking for their first win of the season. Gibbons, nice shake and bake. Oh, what a pass. White could not finish it. A gorgeous setup there by Gibbons. Ball on the turf. White regains it. Deflected by Curry. White had multiple point-blank looks there for the Ravens. Could not cash in. Clock stopped. 6:08 to play. Second quarter. Denike receives it from Sproul. Denike behind the net, fires, and it sails above the cage, out of bounds. 54 to shoot for the Eagles. Connor Denny lets one rip. I think off right, goes behind the net. 27 to shoot for Post. 5:14 to play, second quarter. McCarty, tough angle. Karam's out of play. 17 to shoot for Post. 26-8 in total shots here for Post. Denike. Shot clock at 10, spinning, twirling. Really good defense there by Chuck Burmaster. Ravens able to scoop it up with Galligan, the freshman. He's been all over the turf here to begin things. Shoved out of bounds, and he was stepping out. So Eagles will keep it with 4:40 to play in this first half. 27-8 total shots. Ground balls here, 16-12 Eagles. Turnovers 10-5 Franklin Pierce. And caused turnovers 4-3 Eagles. First half stats here as we are in the late stages of the second quarter. Eagles in control of it with a 7-1 lead. McGreen unleashes one. Stays here with Post. 4:02 to play, second quarter. The Eagles looking for their first win of the season and their first win against Franklin Pierce in 9 years. Got a timeout called by Franklin Pierce with 4:02 to play, second quarter. Eagles 7, Ravens 1. All right, out of the Franklin Pierce timeout, they have possession. 7:02. Eagles have possession. 4:02 to play. Second quarter. 7-1 Eagles lead. Second game of the season here for the Eagles. Third game of the season for the Ravens. Both teams winless to begin things. Eagles 0-1. Ravens 0-2. Last matchup between these two teams came on February 20th, 2024 at Franklin Pierce. Ravens won that one 9-7. And they've won the last 5 meetings here against the Eagles. Again, like I said at the top of the broadcast, Eagles have not beaten Franklin Pierce since March 5th, 2016. Been a minute. Hale flashing middle, cannot hang on to the pass. Shot clock reset to 80, under 3.5 to play, second quarter. Everett Hillman. Hale up top, Filion. Nice pass right out in front. Hillman cannot cash in. McGrain, yes, sir. Nice cut and a nice shot. Eagles 8, Ravens 1. McGrain with his third goal of the first half. He had 3 goals against Assumption on Friday, 6 now in the year for the 2024 second team All-CACC selection. So 2 different 4-0 runs here for Post. Started out 4-0. Ravens scored with Jackson Filion. And then the Eagles with 4 consecutive goals to take an 8-1 lead. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in this second quarter. Alexander Costa with it, number 18 for the Ravens. Hillman got the step. Met by another Eagle. Karras goes behind the net. Gibbons, nice extra pass there to White. Ball on the deck. Fight for it. Scooped away by the Eagles. Thomas Pouliot had that takeaway there. Throws it. Line drive pass downfield for George. 85 seconds to play. First half, 60 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Layton Cook, 2 goals here in this first half, has got it. Bryan, 2 goals as well. Charging in, firing, and scoring! Three goals now for the freshman. Eagles 9-1. 47.2 to play second quarter. 4-1. Eagles outscore the Ravens in that first quarter. Now outscoring them 5-0 here in the second quarter. And this is a blowout here in this first half. 17-6 in shots on goal. Jackson Hale, nice shake and bake move. Behind the net, nice cutter. White pushed in the back there. With 19.6 to play here in the second quarter. Gibbons tried to negotiate his way in. Hillman behind the net, flings it to McCurry with 5 seconds to play here in this first half. Eagles going to take a 9-1 lead heading into the second half. Pure domination for Post in that first half, leading at 9-1. Looks for the give and go. He's got it. Toli fires, and it's saved. The match, a golden opportunity to try and center one in and find the back of the net. There's a high arcing ball. Now, tries it again. Another nice one, and it's headed in! Marcus Botungi puts it into the back of the net. Corner kick here for the Chargers. Ball near the mid post. 2 headers. And the Eagles able to find the equalizer here. A shot deflected. Silva. Portas unleashes towards the far post. The header is vacuumed in. Morano falls on it. All right, Post University men's soccer defeats the University of New Haven 1-0 here at Trinity Health Stadium. Griffin Castle alongside junior midfielder Marcus Botungi. Marcus, you scored the only goal at the 62nd minute. Just walk me through that corner play.
It came off a corner right before where Sosa put the ball on the back post on the first one, and then we got another one. We were close to scoring on the first one, so I thought, why not try the back post this time as well? And luckily it came there, and I was there to score. So
a little bit of a rough past 2 matches. Lost to SNHU 7-0, then Franklin Pierce 5-0. Just how important and how satisfying is it to get this victory against UNH, the number 2 seed in the NE10?
It's definitely not one of the prettiest wins I've been part of, but after this rough period, I think we're very satisfied with this win today.
So again, Post, the 5-time defending CACC champions. You guys starting your CACC play on Saturday, eyeing your 6th consecutive conference title. What makes this team special?
I think there is a lot of resilience, even though we go through rough periods. I think we can push each other to get back to where we want to be. We're still, in my opinion, nowhere close to where we want to be at the end of the season. So I think trying to get better every day is what we're good at. And yeah, it was the same last year. We struggled here and there in the first couple of games, and then it kind of we solved it along the season.
Marcus, thank you so much for taking some time
Thank you.
after the game. Go enjoy the win.
Field running back in the backfield takes the ball. Davis over the middle to a wide open Smith. Don't know how he got that wide open. Willisiati out there for the extra point. High snap, got it down. Kick is up, and it is good. And it's 7. Snap. Taylor fakes the handoff, looks over the middle, throws it deep down the middle, looking for Tracy. Caught it at the 45. He's going in. Touchdown, Eagles. Into the nest goes Tracy, who caught the ball. A beautiful pass by Taylor as Tracy just kept running, and he floated a perfect pass at Josh Tracy. Ran underneath, and again, the leader in receiving yards in the NE10. Here's Aiden Kane. Snap, spot, kick, up good, and it's 7-7. Snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it over the middle, but he flipped the ball, and it gets picked off by the Eagles at the goal line. 15, 20, 25, 30, gets away from Davis, 35, 40 before he's tackled down at the 4. Tight formation. Snap to Davis in the shotgun, looks right, fakes right, throws right, has Harper, picked off again as Harper was running at the 45, and at the last second, Antoine Walden came out of nowhere, and he picked the ball off at the 45, and the Eagles on back-to-back.
No, I'm sorry, Len Fliss. And now, here comes the Eagles' attack. Tungi, had a streaking Sosa down the middle, but it was intercepted by Kleiner. Now on the right side, Ballard into the box. Ballard! Shot and a goal there for Mark Ballard. Who is it? Who is it? Felipe Garcia, 4. 4. Derek, first collegiate career goal.
Another week in the books for post-university athletics this fall, which means it's time to take you around the Eagles. We kick it off with football. Josh Tracy, 74-yard touchdown grab, as well as a 91-yard kickoff return. He had over 260 all-purpose yards. He was the gold helmet player of the week for the New England region. Adonis White gives the Eagles the lead late, 21-20, but a last-second field goal by the Setters would get them out of Waterbury with a 23-21 win. Marcus Botungi, in a neutral site game at Trinity Health Stadium in Hartford, gives the Eagles the 1-0 lead and the eventual win over New Haven, the first of 2 wins on the week for Post University, as they would head on the road to take on Wilmington University in their first conference matchup of the season. Len Fliss and Mark Byart scored their first collegiate goals in a 4-1 win. Eagles now 1-0 in conference play there. However, the women's soccer team still looking for that first win, and they had their first conference game against Wilmington on Saturday. To be unable to get that first win, they dropped to 0-4. The Wildcats get 2 goals, 1 in each half, as the Eagles will take on Southern Connecticut State University later this week, still in search of that first win of the fall. Women's volleyball, though, getting off to a very hot start early in the week against Felician, 25-3, 25-11, and 25-12 in a sweep over the Golden Falcons. Kaylee Harper, a .462 attack percentage and a game-high 14 kills. The Eagles on the road at Roberts Wesleyan College and against St. Mike's College in a tri-match up in Colchester, Vermont, sweeping the Red Hawks and losing in 5 to the Purple Knights. And then women's tennis fell to Franklin Pierce earlier in the week, 7-0. Megan Lombard snaps a 15-game singles losing streak as the Eagles would beat Malloy in sweeping fashion to get their
New Haven, so it's like anything can happen, and like you don't know what we're capable of doing.
Or like just find spots on the court to swing at.
Do better from that AIC experience. Coach Tiff talked about the motto this year, one of the mottos being our time. Talk about that and this win, what it means towards this season.
I guess it just means that like don't doubt post volleyball. Like we're growing, we're getting better every match, every game, and I'd just say like watch out for us.
Nothing short of domination for the Eagles in that first half. They lead at 9-1 as we are ready for the start of the third quarter. First half stats, Will Bryan, Robbie McGreen, each with 3 goals in that first half to lead the way for the Eagles. The Eagles outscored the Ravens 4-1 in that first quarter, 5-0 in the second quarter, and have a 9-1 lead as we start the third quarter here at Lemoy Field. Glad you're with us on the CACC Network. Griffin Cass on hand here at Post. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon here, late February. Ninth all-time meeting between the Ravens and the Eagles. Eagles 1-7 all-time against the Ravens. They've lost the last 5 meetings and have not beaten Franklin Pierce since March 5th, 2016. And as long as they don't have a complete collapse here in the second half, they are going to get their first win here against the Ravens in 9 years. But still plenty of time remaining. All signs are pointing, however, to an Eagles win here this afternoon. Both teams in search of their first win of the season. Ravens 0-2 to start the year. Eagles 0-1 to start the year. Post lost Assumption 12-8 in the home opener on Friday. Roman taking ankles, bouncing it into the turf above the net. What a move there by Roman. 20 on the shot clock. McCarty had a goal in that first half. Chiseling in, firing, and scoring. That's too easy. Eagles pick up right where they left off in that first half. McCarty's second goal of the afternoon. He had 3 goals against Assumption on Friday. Eagles 10, Ravens 1. 13:44 to play third quarter. Franklin Pierce lost 17-5 at Mercy on February 15th, and then they hosted a CACC opponent in Bridgeport and lost that one 12-11 on Sunday. They will have another CACC opponent after today. On Saturday, they will be playing at Dominican. Eagles will host AIC on Wednesday, March 5th at 1. Eagles last season, 2024, again 10-8 overall, 5-3 in the CACC. Made the conference semifinals, lost to Wilmington 15-11 in that one. Roman twirling, firing. .38 to shoot for the Eagles. 12:45 to play, third quarter. Leighton Cook, McCarty, flashing middle, McGreen out of his hands toward midfield. Gibbons scoops it up. Razzle dazzle. Might have gotten a little too cute with that one, and it's picked up by Poliak. Eagles settle it back down in the attacking zone. Three minutes gone here in the third. Bryan makes his move. 3 goals in that first half. Has that one blocked by Cody. Leon, he's got the lone Ravens goal here with possession of it, shares it. Jackson Hale. Working around the perimeter here, Filion. Lawler behind the net. Gibbons, White. Now Hillman. .25 to shoot. Hale thought about it, had a notion. .10 to shoot. Lawler, just a bit outside. Stay here with Franklin Pierce with 8 to shoot on the shot clock. Hale has a good look at it, fires. 3 to shoot. Shot clock violation on Franklin Pierce, Eagles ball. (19-7) shots on goal, Eagles. Total shots here, 37-12, post. Nice twirling move there by Denny. And misfires it right. McCarty, 2 goals in here, trying to chisel his way through. Nice pass in front. McGreen, too easy. Gorgeous assist there by Roman. Lasered one towards the crease, and McGreen does the rest. 9:21 to play, third quarter, 11-1 Eagles. Flag is thrown. Eagles got called for a push in the back right there. Free play here for Franklin Pierce. As soon as the Eagles touch it, it'll be a whistle. And we'll get that culprit to the sideline for however long. This is Lawler. There's the whistle. Get a penalty here on the Eagles. 8:21 to play, third quarter. So we'll get Cam Beckett, the senior defender. First year here with the Eagles. He'll go to the sideline here for the next 30 seconds. There's a shot and a score. Lawler sends it into the back of the net, and Franklin Pierce with their second goal of the afternoon. Lawler, freshman attack from Wilmington, Massachusetts. First goal of the season for Lawler. Had 2 assists in the previous 2 games. Somebody just lost their stick. That's McCrane. Nick Sawyer decked to the turf. And Gallery got rocks. Intercept the pass to McCurry. Midway through this third quarter, Eagles 11, Ravens 2. .27 to shoot. McGreen, shovel it. Off right. So reset the shot clock to 60 off of the offsides from Franklin Pierce. Michael Lawler just had the previous goal for the Ravens on the sideline for the next 30 seconds. So 6:33 to play, third quarter. Resume play here with Cook, feeding it McCarty. Up top now for Bryan. Thought about the shot. McGrane now. Nice flash, and a nice shot, and a nice score. Will Bryan, another shot and score. His 4th goal of the game. He and McGreen each with 4, combining for 8, and the Eagles 12, Ravens 2, 6:13 to play in the third. You got a foul and a push there on the Eagles. And 2 Ravens down on the turf. So clock stopped at 6:08 in the third. And we'll take a quick step aside. Nick Cadabriga being helped off of the field here by Hale and Filion. So 6:08 to play here in the third. We resume play. Franklin Pierce with possession. Eagles all over the stick handler. And that ground ball scooped up by George. Lost it momentarily, trying to regain it. He's got it. Shot deflected there by Cody. Cook had a point-blank look right on the doorstep. Get a timeout called by Franklin Pierce. 5:38 to play in the third. 12-2, Eagles. All right, 5:38 to play in the third. Eagles 10-goal lead, 12-2. The Eagles' possession here was 70 on the shot clock. 42-14. Total shots, Eagles 21-8 in shots on goal. Ground balls 26-18 Eagles. Assists 10-2 post. Denike. Brian, who's got 4 goals here in this one. Denny. 35 to shoot, plenty of time. Lee and Cook. Tried to probe in, takes it behind the net, finding the cutter. Oh, I don't know if Denike, yeah, it looked like he tried to shoot that one. It ended up in the stick of McCarty. Now it's up top. Denny bounces. $17 to shoot. McCarty takes it behind the net. Powering his way in. Nice save there by Cody, but wild passing from Franklin Pierce ends up in the stick there of Cam Beckett. Under 4.5 to play, third quarter. Eagles settle it back down here in the attacking zone. Nice pass in front. McCarty assists. Cook scores. Eagles go up 11. Cook now with his third goal. So McGreen and Bryan each with 4. Cook now with 3. And McCarty has 2. .359 in the third. Eagles 13. Ravens 2. Has not been close since the game started. Eagles got out to a quick 4-0 lead. Outscored Franklin Pierce 4-1 in that first quarter, 5-0 in the second quarter, now 3-1 here in the third to take their largest lead of the game. And a fight right at midfield for possession to control the draw. Whistle, hold, Eagles. Fillion up top. Jackson Hale, gallery defending. Pass right in front, and White could not cash in. Nice deflection there by McCurry. 28 to shoot. It stays here with the Ravens with 2.5 to play in the third. $15 to shoot. Gibbons behind the net. Gallery on him. Up top, White lets it rip. And Parento secures it and gives it to McCurry. Lawler tries to shake and bake. Hillman able to track it down momentarily. Parento on him. 1:15 to play in the third. 30 on the shot clock here for the Ravens. Hillman shot. Wide right with 7 to shoot. Four to shoot, 3 to shoot. Out in front, pass intercepted by Lee. .35 seconds remaining, third quarter. Parento, nice ground ball. 20 seconds remaining, third quarter. Eagles lead it by 11. Offsides called on Eagles. 16.7 to play in the third. Pass up ahead. Gibbons trying to slap it in, and he does. Gibbons with his third goal of the season, third goal of the afternoon for Franklin Pierce. And that one looked like a nice little slap shot on the ice. So 8 seconds remaining in the third. Jackson Holden trying to secure the draw control, and that will take us to the end of the third. 3/4 of the books, 1 to go. Eagles with a 13-3 lead. "4-2 Eagles in that third quarter. They have a 13-3 lead as we are ready to start the fourth here on the CACC network. Griffin Castle in hand. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in late February. Second game of the year here for the Eagles. 0-1. Lost to Assumption on Friday. But a picture-perfect performance put together here by the Eagles against Franklin Pierce in their 9th meeting all-time against the Ravens. George hit to the ground. And a scuffle ensuing after the whistle. Derek Cosenza called for the penalty, so will be on the sideline for the next 30 seconds. McGrady out in front. Shot off left. So Cosenza's actually on the sideline for a total of a minute. He's got 20 seconds remaining. .20 to shoot. McGrady out front. Shot and score. Laying Cook with the assist on the man-up advantage for the Eagles. McGreen, 5th goal of the game. So McGreen with 5 goals, Bryan with 4 goals, Cook with 3, and McCarty with 2. Eagles with 14 total. Ground ball scooped up by Gallery. 13:40 to play here in regulation. Eagles 14, Ravens 3. McCarty trying to make his move and get the step on his defender. Denike at the top. Bryant stumbles, lost his footing. And scooped up there by Curtis Nelson, the senior. Long stick midi. Hit to the ground. Whistle and a foul. There's a shot. Lawler cannot put it in. The Eagles touch it. We'll get the whistle. And we'll get a penalty on post with 12:36 to play in the fourth. So unnecessary roughness on the Eagles. John Karras, the freshman from Huntington Beach, California, with the penalty. Get a timeout call by the Ravens with 12:36 to play here in the fourth. Eagles 14, Ravens 3. Out of the Ravens timeout, man-up advantage here for Franklin Pierce with John Karras on the sideline for the next minute due to unnecessary roughness. 14-3, Eagles lead. 12 minutes, 36 seconds away from their first win against Franklin Pierce in nearly 9 years. And their first win of the 2025 season. Had 10 wins last year in 2024, 5-3 in conference, 10-8 overall. Made the CACC semifinals, lost to Wilmington 15-11 in that semifinal matchup. Beat Bridgeport 16-13, that first round matchup in the quarterfinals. So 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. 23 seconds remaining on the man-up advantage here. Nice save by McCurry. Ground ball, Hale. Back to even strength. Philly on fake the shot, takes it in. 44 seconds to shoot here for Franklin Pierce. 10:59 to play in the fourth. There's a shot ripped by White, and he finds the back of the net. And I think Nick Gallery and White, little words after the whistle. Gallery pointing to the scoreboard and a flag thrown out onto the field. White with his 4th goal of the year. And sportsmanlike conduct called on Gallery with 10:21 to play here in the 4th. 14-4 Eagles lead. Franklin Pierce has not had consecutive goals here today. Every time that they score, the Eagles have answered with one of their own. Poliot with the takeaway. Ball on the turf. Poliot scoops it up. Pass it middle. Rob Torelli gets it across midfield into the attacking zone with 9:50 to play here in the 4th. Back to even strength. Eagles 26 remaining on the shot clock here. Roman's got it. Five to shoot. Brian. Hard drive to the nets, and he scores for his 5th goal of the day. So 8:40 to play here in the 4th. Eagles 15, Ravens 4. Cosenza scoops it up, met by a defender there in Charlie Foster, a freshman. Connor Henchy over to White, had the previous Franklin Pierce goal. Nice flash to the middle. White has got back-to-back goals for Franklin Pierce. 2nd goal of the afternoon for White. 15-5 Eagles, 7:59 to play in the 4th. Draw is controlled there by Franklin Pierce. 7:45 to play in the 4th. 25-13 shots on goal Eagles. Total shots here 49-24 post. Ground balls 34-27. Eagles, 14 saves made by Cody, 7 by McCurry. Turnovers 18-10. Franklin Pierce caused turnovers 7-4 post. That will be deflected out of play. It'll stay here with Franklin Pierce with 21 to shoot. Eagles 4-1 in that first quarter, 5-0 in the second quarter, 4-2 in the third. We're all tied up at 2 apiece here in the fourth. And that's where we stand at 15-5 post. 6:41 to play here in the fourth. And Denny with it behind the net, makes his move. Denny fires. Deflected. .35 to shoot. Will Godbout. First action here in the fourth quarter. Swing it. 20 to shoot. Then he hits the deck. Smothered. Get a foul there called on Franklin Pierce. Shot clock will reset to 60 with 4:57 to play here in the fourth. .27 to shoot with the Eagles taking it behind the net. McCarty. Doubled. McCarty, flip it behind the net. Nice catch. Laying Cook towards the middle. McGrain. Eagles sideline wanted a slash there. 5 to shoot. Right back to McGrain. Oh, saucy. McGrain, his 6th goal of the afternoon. And the Eagles take a 16-5 lead, 3:59 to play in the fourth. .26-13 now, and shots on goal in favor of Post. Draw is controlled by Franklin Pierce, but it's on the deck. Scooped up there by Karras momentarily, regains it. The Knight comes to get it from Gallery. On the shot clock, coming up on 3 minutes to play here in regulation. Eagles with a 16-5 lead. Avenging that home opener loss to Assumption on Friday, losing that one 12-8. Behind the net, there's a shot ripped off of the wraparound and is taken away by Nick Sawyer. Pass ahead, goes over the head and to the Franklin Pierce sideline. Eagles ball, 2:25 to play here in the fourth. Eagles going to get their first win against Franklin Pierce in 9 years. Last win came on March 5th, 2016. They'll snap their 5-game skid against Franklin Pierce. They are going to pick up their first win of the 2025 campaign and improve to 1-1 with an emphatic performance from start to finish against Franklin Pierce. Ravens going to stay winless here of the 2025 season to begin things. Will fall to 0-3. Franklin Pierce, fairly quick turnaround as they will be playing at Dominica, another CACC opponent on Saturday. Early start in that one, 11 a.m. Eagles will host AIC next Wednesday on March 5th at 1 p.m. Right here at Lemoy Field, 85 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Eagles again, dominating performance from start to finish. They did not let up for one moment. Franklin Pierce didn't get consecutive goals all afternoon long. And there's a nice shot and a score. Filion, second goal of the game. So 3-3 now here in the fourth. Definitely the best quarter for Franklin Pierce all game. Eagles outscored them 4-1 in the first quarter, 5-0 in the second quarter, 4-2 in the third. Draws controlled by Franklin Pierce as we are under a minute to play here in the fourth. Under 40 seconds to play. Wire-to-wire victory here for the Eagles. There's a nice look there in the shot in front. 27.4 remaining. Stays here with Franklin Pierce. The Eagles got a good amount of returners, good amount of new guys here in 2025. Should be a fun year here for Post. Again, 12-8 loss to Assumption in the first game, but they come back here with a response against Franklin Pierce. And make sure to stick around for the post-game show. We'll have the post-game interview with the player of the game. Robbie McGreen, 6 goals here today. Will Bryan, 5. Those two accounted for 11 of the 16 Eagles goals. 3, 2, Final horn going to sound. Eagles going to win it by a large margin, 16-6. Again, stick around for the post-game interview for our athletic communications staff here at Post. Griffin Cast signing off momentarily from Waterbury. All right, Postmen's Lacrosse with a 16-6 victory over Franklin Pierce. Griffin Castro alongside freshman midfielder Will Bryan. 5 goals on the day for you. Just what was working out there for you?
I think we finally kind of came together as a team, and we've been preaching it all year, just coming together as a team, getting the ball moving and open guys up, and just happened to be me getting open sometimes.
9-1 going into halftime. Feels like you guys took away their spirit in that first half. Just what was working for you guys offensively, and what were you finding that first half?
We kind of just been getting that energy going. We find in the locker room pregame, just getting all fired up and performing and getting the ball moving. That's the huge thing we've been preaching, and dodging when we have that matchup, and it's been working now. So
you being a freshman, what are your first impressions on this program? What have you enjoyed the most about playing with these guys?
It's been awesome. It's a small group of guys, but it's been so welcoming, and everybody's so tight, and it's just been really cool to see as a freshman, as a first college experience, and this is the team I get. I couldn't ask for any better team.
So I don't know if you know, but this was Post's first victory over Franklin Pierce in 9 years.
Awesome.
Lost the last 5 meetings. Just what was the message coming from Coach pregame?
Just bodies, hard work, outwork them, louder than them, and shoot more than them, and that's it.
Feel good to get that first win?
It does. It feels awesome.
All right, Eagles improved to 1-1 with a 16-6 victory over Franklin Pierce. Will, appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.